Welcome to the Honda NTV650 startup. It's the first startup in 7 years. The bike had been standing for 7 years with old fuel in it, so the filter was filthy, and the tank was full of rust and sludge. So I cleaned it out and gave it a cure. A fresh filter, a new fuel hose, and now we are ready for the first startup in 7 years. So the motorcycle had been standing in a barn or a garage for 7 years with old fuel in it. It hadn't really been taken care of in any way or form. It had been on a trickle charger, but the battery died years ago. The Honda 650 has a 2-cylinder V engine. It's around 60 brake horsepower and a good beginner's bike. As you see here, I'm topping up with fresh fuel. This is the, in Europe, 98 octane with only 5% ethanol. The 10% ethanol eats away both the tank and the entire fuel system, so I highly recommend that you use fuel with less ethanol, in Europe being 5% in what's the 98, the 100 octane, depending on the company that delivers it. This particular bike is one that I have taken over from my father. It hasn't been run, as I said, in 7 years and had just been standing around in his garage. He's now reached an age where he don't really want to ride it anymore, and he thought, well, I could have a go at it. The bike is from 1991, but has only done 17,000 kilometers, or roughly 10,000 miles. As I said, the standstill has been for 7 years, and after adding 5 liters of fuel, I'm trying to give it its first startup. As I previously said, the fuel had contaminated over the past years, and the tank was full of rust and sludge. I did a complete clean out of the tank, where I initially ran it through just with water, and then I bought a system with a cleaner and a sealer. That has now cured for the 7 days that it's supposed to cure. It's a epoxy sealer which is added to the tank after you clean it. The Honda Reverton 6.5 is known as a very good touring bike. It has a good seating position and it carries 2 people nicely. This specific bike has suitcases that comes with it, which I haven't fitted at the moment, but I'm happily waiting for it to come back to life and take it for some trips around the country. Before I came to this point, I have changed the engine oil, and I've changed the oil filter. I've flushed the coolant system, and I've, of course, also given it a fresh brake fluid. And then here we go. At this point, I'm priming the fuel filter as the entire fuel system is empty. The old lady wants to go, but she don't really pick it up. This is where I think I may actually have flooded it, so I give it just a short rest before I give it another try. And there you you go. After 7 years, she's back to life. The old V2 650 is fluttering away. Thank you for watching this video where we put an old bike back to life. Please subscribe and hit that bell and the like button. That helps the channel. Thank you and goodbye.